Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The New York Knicks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And in the postseason, health always such a big factor. Neither team at full strength. No excuses. You gotta find a way.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Bridges. Bashard out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Horford at the 5 down low. Taking a look at New York. If they can repeat their victory, Greg, in Game 1 here tonight, they'll be sitting pretty in this series.
No doubt. If they go up 2-0 with 3 home games still to come, I'd say I'd like their chances. I mean, this is a shot for them to kind of land a knockout punch, if you will. They can't miss the opportunity to take control of this series.
It's right there before them. And here is Tatum. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep.
Yeah, nice body control by Tatum. You watch him play, and sometimes you forget he's 6'8".
And here are the Knicks. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 3 ball. They get it back. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. They'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Tatum.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fight.
And it's Towns missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Tatum looking around. Horford with the screen on Hart. A 3 from Tatum. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 5.
Few bigs do it as well as Towns. Stretching the floor with his efficiency from range.
Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Towns. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Tatum against Hart. Puts the move on. Tatum gets the bucket. He has 7.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Boston trail. Brown outside. The wide open look here for Holiday. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Towns shooting. That one on Horford. New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Hey, Boston, let's get rolling for Celtics Entertainment. Get the fans on the court. Is your final score. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for the future.
Here's White. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Celtics trail by 4. White goes in. It's blocked. Tatum against Towns. From the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Here's Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The shot's good from Brunson.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. It seems like your opponent does it better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. From deep, Brunson sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Celtics trail by 12. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Tatum.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Celtics trail by 13. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Down low. Here's White. And he banks in the layup.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
The Knicks leading by 11. Brunson right side. And again, New York with the triple.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. McBride's checked in for Anunoby.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 2, Miles McBride.
Brown outside. His first shot coming late. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. New York leading by 14. Over in the corner, McBride. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White the pass to Holiday. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Holiday finds Brown in the corner. Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Brunson surveying the D. Here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Tatum against Hart. Tatum dishes to Brown. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Brunson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
The rebound by Holiday.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's White. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. White's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Pass to McBride. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Celtics trail by 15. Outside, White. Tatum against Hart. Left side, Tatum. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Hart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Tatum against Hart. Fires for 3. Tatum's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 12. Stolen by Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum with another miss. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. McBride's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The 3 from Tatum. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. New York leading by 11. Here's Brunson. It's blocked. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Celtics, Sam Hauser. At the line with one shot.
Celtics trail by 10. Now Tatum. He's got 16. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And that's on the defense there. You can't give Tatum those lanes and launching pads to the rim.
And the Knicks miss again. The Celtics shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% for the field. And Brown throws it down hard.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Achua, that falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Austin with the ball. 9-point game. The deep three from Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark. Now the Knicks with it. Towns with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Shoots from the baseline. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Austin making a switch here.
Number 55, Baylor Fairman.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Pass to Tatum. From deep. The Knicks pull it in. Towns looking it over. And Towns throws it down.
Wow, a former Rookie of the Year now approaching a decade in the league. Towns knows how to ball.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. The three from Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 11. For three, Bridges cans it from downtown. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Tatum with it. 21 points in the game. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Torrey Craig.
Tatum against Bridges. The open shot by Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go that time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here's McBride. Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's Pritchard. The Knicks making the shot. That one falls.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Knicks leading by 15. Achua inside. Craig defending. Shots good by Achua. And it's 7 points for Precious Achua. The Celtics shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Tatum down low. He's against Bridges. Tatum kicks to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Over Payne. Pocket 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here is Craig. Still yet to score. Pass to Pritchard. And the three off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Payne's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Celtics trail by 19. Here's Pritchard. Launches a three. The rebound by McBride. McBride's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Payne. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum on the wing. To the paint. Craig can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 19. Here's Anunoby. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Craig, good.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Cornette. Nothing on the board. Here's Pritchard. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Celtics trail by 21. Pass to Tatum. All alone. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Tatum's got 23 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here's Tatum for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. Yet the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Cornette passes to Tatum. Teardrop shot. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. From downtown. He can't get that one to fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Achua, no good. Celtics trail by 20. Goes up with a stripe. Another shot. And the layup good by Tatum. 28 points for him.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
And then Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Pritchard. There's a screen. Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Payne's shot is good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Tatum. And he has 28 points for the game. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 31.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Hey, Boston, let's get loud for Celtics entertainment. Offensive fans on the court is your squad. Get loud and we'll hear it. It's time for t-shirts.
Both teams making substitutions here.
Make some noise.
The Knicks leading by 19. Bridges outside. Knocked loose. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 33 points for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Towns. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Al Horford. At the line, shooting 1.
That's good from Horford.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
Celtics trail by 16. Holiday. No scoring in this one. Tatum down low. Achu is on him. Tatum's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Horford against Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Well, you know, usually you want to foul a 7-footer, but not Towns. He's excellent at the line.
The Knicks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both. Here's Tatum. He has 35. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Tatum. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Tatum with it. Outside, Horford. Tatum passes to White. Lets it go from 11. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Basket, good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's White. 7 points in the game. And the rejection by Towns.
Good instincts from Towns defensively to find the block. And his reach also helps him out here.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Tatum on the wing. Covered by Achua. Tatum no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Bridges. And Boston with the rebound. White looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
Here's Anunoby driving to the basket.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Celtics trail by 20. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Count it. Good. Bridges has got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tatum kicks to White. Inside. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 19. Here's Bridges. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Tatum. He has 35. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anunoby in the corner. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. The Knicks shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's Anunoby, and again it's New York.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Celtics shooting in the second quarter, 46%. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Hart, he's checked in for New York.
On the court.
New York leading by 21. Brunson finds Anunoby. And then Anunoby slams it in.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
1:43 left to play in the first half. Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Outside, White. From the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by Cato. Celtics trail by 20. On the wing, Holiday. Brunson covering. Brown against Anunoby. Down low, here's Horford. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Bridges against White. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bridges has got 13 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Holiday. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to this one.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, that's one way to try to slow Cat down inside.
The Knicks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Towns drops them both.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's call.
White the pass to Keita. Here's Horford. Defended by Hart. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now Brown. Can't connect from long distance. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Knicks out front, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the New York Knicks.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kitty over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Brunson. And New York looking at who they've got. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Holiday gets the bucket.
What an answer from Holiday. He's definitely a threat from beyond the arc when he's motivated like that.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's 31 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Holiday with the three. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Wasted no time on that one. Anunoby's got 21 in the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Brunson with it, now guarded by Tatum. And Brunson throws it down.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 33 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Tatum with it. He has 35. White, a screen on Hart. And here's Tatum for 3. Bridges against White. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. White's got 15 points.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
Hart, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Tatum, from outside the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Towns, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's now 35 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby against Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Brown.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
And And Brown drops them both. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Hard against Brown. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. A 3-ball. Boston again missing. Knicks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And the shot goes in. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Timeout call, the Celtics.
For Celtics Entertainment.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. And there's the drive, and Holiday throws it down.
Hey, Holiday sees the lane and does not hesitate.
For New York, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Hart, that's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
So it's the Celtics now. And here is Brown. He's got 14. It's White on the wing. From past the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Anunoby left side. And then Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Tatum. He has 35. And Holiday kicks to White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Josh Hart.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Holiday, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, this is the thing about Holiday. He keeps coming at you.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
The first thing that comes up when you think of Drew Holiday, defense. He's probably the best perimeter defender of his generation. He can guard multiple positions and gives full effort every night.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Brunson outside. Hart. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Got that one up quick. Tatum's got 38 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Towns down low, guarded by Horford. And it's Hart on the follow. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Holiday with it. Brunson picks him up. Towns with the steal. The Knicks shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And the shot is good. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bridges against White. And the jump by Horford.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
And here are the Knicks. Here's Hart. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's White. He's got 18. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brunson with it, and it's Horford picking him up. The shot's good from Brunson.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Now Tatum. He has 38 in the game. Holiday surveying the floor. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Goes up on the wing. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 3rd assist on the night. White with it. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Towns. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Hard against Tatum. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Anunoby. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
The Celtics shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And White slams it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Anunoby. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown deciding where to go with it. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Anunoby passes to Hart. And the basket is good. Hart's got 14 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Outside Holiday. A three-pointer is right on target. 12 points for him.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Celtics shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Holiday, the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Josh Hart, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he can't hit the second. And here's Boston. Here's Pritchard. Count that one.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Craig. Brown with it. From deep. Wide open. Brunson with some nice D.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And another assist for him.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Here's Brown. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Brown's got 18 points.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Brunson.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Brown outside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Out to the wing. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown. leading the fast break. Up the floor. Craig can't get it to go. New York has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Hauser. Pass to Brown. To the inside. Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
The Knicks shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's Dadier. Shoots over Brown. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got his first basket. Celtics shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. To the left side wing. It's Brown with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you know, there's no shortage of confidence in Brown. It leads to his attacking mindset.
For Boston, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Here's Brunson. And he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Tucker. Lets it go. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
From deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinals. We've got Tatum, and it's Davison in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Boston 5. To the wing on the left. Here's Achua. Drains the three-pointer. Achua's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Pass to McBride. It's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Tatum with it. Porty grabs the rebound. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now McBride. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Cornette. Outside Tatum. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 44.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that one's good. Kolek.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And here's Tatum for three. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 47 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. Oh, my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The Knicks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Payne. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for New York. Tucker's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Knicks shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's Achua. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving the lane. Colette grabs the miss. And the Knicks with possession here. New York, no good that time either. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the basket by Hauser. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Payne with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Kolek.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. Now here's Payne, guarded by Tatum. Payne's shot is good. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Looking to get it going. That's good on the jump shot. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's McBride driving to the basket. The shot, no good. Celtics have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. The three. Payne grabs the board.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Pritchard. Inside. It's rebounded by New York. McBride's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Payne. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Holiday the pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. New York calls timeout.
All right, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics making a switch here.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
The Knicks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Goes up on the block. Good as the jump shot falls. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And that one is good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
And again, New York turns it over. White is checked in for Pritchard. New York takes timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Celtic fans,
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Holiday. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
Here's Hukporti. Banked in off the glass. Hukporti's got his first points of the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
At the top of the key, Horford. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 24 points for Jalen Brown.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to McBride. And it's blocked by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Hukporti. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, White. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And he makes the first.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And so Tatum nails them both. And so it's New York with it. Here's Kolek. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Holiday, the pass to Horford. And here's White. Celtics passing it around. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in.
The Celtics entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And here is Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Kolek. Takes it inside. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Releases. Knicks with the rebound. Now, here's Achua. Over in the corner, McBride. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up to the Boston Celtics. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Holiday's vertical is still sneaky good. At 6'4", he's capable of hammering it down.
McBride with the ball.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Boston shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. And it's denied. Here's Kolek. Here's Payne. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Outside, White. Shoots from 14. The shot that time, not on target. The Knicks shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's Huckporty. Offensive rebound, pass to Payne. Over Horford. Payne can't hit. Boston shooting well, 50% from the floor.
2 minutes.
Now White. In the corner, Horford with it. Launches it. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And I like that shot for Horford. You don't want him taking deep threes, but he can hit from that corner.
Here's Payne. Achua inside. Tatum on him. Achua, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. Stolen away.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Next team.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and New York making a change here. Boston shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Tatum dishes to Brown. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. Achua, no good. Boston with the ball. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the paint. Here's Horford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Now Tatum. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.